Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Math Puzzle Crash Course. We have another order of operations problem today, and this is really similar to one that I posted a couple, 2, 3 days ago, but want to put another one out here just because these problems can become very tricky for some people to solve. Not sure why. I think it's just a matter of a lot of people will do simple calculations, and like they add and subtract things, but it's probably rare for some people to mix operations where you're mixing addition with division or subtraction with multiplication and so on. So the problem here is 140 plus 60 divided by 2 equals what? And you may consider this to be a very easy problem, but if you're not sure, go ahead and pause the video here and we'll come back in a few seconds and work this out together. All right, so if you remember your order of operations convention that you were taught in school, you know that division has precedence over addition. So it really doesn't matter that we have the addition written first and then division last. You still have to solve the division first. Division has precedence over addition. And so you want to refer to your order of operations. Some people learned it through an acronym called PEMDAS or BODMAS or BEDMAS or BIDMAS. There's different acronyms, but they all really represent the same thing. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on that. I have some links in the descriptions if you want to know more about the order of operations and how that functions. But again, here in this problem, you're solving 60 divided by 2 first. 60 divided by 2 is 30. 140 plus 30 is 170. So the correct answer to this problem is 170. Now, remember, division is nothing more. It's equivalent to multiplying by a reciprocal. So when you have 140 plus 60 divided by 2, you could write this out as 140 plus 60 times a half. That's the same thing. Dividing by 2 is the same as multiplying by 1/2. Still going to equal 170 because whether it's division or whether it's multiplication, you're going to do those operations before you add. And again, that's no different than had this been written with multiplication and the multiplication had been written first. It's the same answer. 60 times 1/2 plus 140 will resolve to 30 plus 140 equals 170. And the same thing here, division. 60 divided by 2 plus 140 is also equal to 170. And that really makes sense. I mean, think about it. We're dividing here, but think about the addition in the case of the addition and multiplication. It's kind of like how it works at a grocery store when you're buying items. You've got an item to get scanned, and maybe you have multiple quantities of that item, and so you're adding up. You're multiplying, and then you're adding and multiplying and adding. It doesn't matter what order the clerk scans your items at the register, you're still going to pay the same price. And the same thing's true with the order of operations. As long as you're following the order of operations, it doesn't matter if the addition is written first here and the division here, or the division first and the addition last, you're still going to get the same answer. So the order of operations still applies. Now I will see people that people really need to understand how to use a calculator correctly as well. I went into more detail in the last video. I actually have an entire video. But understand the different input methods for different calculators. If you're using a Dollar Tree calculator or even the standard mode calculator on a Windows computer, you're going to have issues. Now, I'm not going to show the clip in this video, actually. I did that in the last video I had up a couple days ago. I'm not going to repeat that here, but in that clip, in that video, it's a very similar problem, and I showed the difference between using the standard mode and the scientific mode calculators on the Windows computer. And again, as I mentioned here, I have an entire video dedicated to calculators and input methods. You've got what's called immediate execution mode. You've also got an expression mode. And depending on what type of calculator you have, you need to understand how to enter things into it correctly. There's It's kind of an issue where I see people claim the wrong answer based on not understanding the calculator they're using. So just want to put that out there. I hope this video has been helpful. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing. Been on a little bit of a vacation the last couple of weeks. I haven't posted a lot in the month of May, but I'm back now and hope to add some more videos and hopefully touch on some other interesting topics. As this is really not just the Order of Operations channel. I see some people will comment and complain that it's like, I'm tired of seeing order of operations problems. Well, I do get that, but what I'm seeing online is that there's a lot of people who are struggling and have forgotten it. So I'm trying to help those people out. But yeah, I do want to touch on a lot of other subjects like algebra, geometry, and so on. So hope to do some more of those videos and get those puzzles out there. But in the meantime, I hope everyone's having a great day, and we'll see you all in the next video.